Konnichiwa, Gary, Nasai, Minasan. Today, I want to talk about Kamen Rider Geats episode 25. Before watching Kamen Rider Geats episode 25, let us take a look at the trailer first before we talk more about what is on my mind right now. Let's go! Kamen Rider Geats! Let's go! Yo! Toru is back, goddamn! Okay, so this is the trailer. This is episode 25. Baroba is officially gonna start her Jyamato Grand Prix, and this is really interesting because I felt like this is kind of like a plot hole that not a lot of people actually realize. How the hell does Baroba find so many Jyamato when she just destroyed the Jama Garden? The Jama Garden supposed to be the HQ where all the Jyamato actually was being born and all those stuff, and now you're telling me she has an abundance army of Jyamato ready on her command to start off this Jyamato Grand Prix? Are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Like, what is happening here? Like, what is going on? Because I am speechless. Like, does she or does she not destroy the Jama Garden? Because based on how episode 23 ended, it really seems like she decimated the Jama Garden. Like, the Jama Garden is on fire, everything was burned down, meaning all the ID core, all the unborn Jyamato, and even some born Jyamato is gonna get destroyed by the blast of Baroba. But right now, it almost seems like, you know, no biggie, like there's no consequences at all for her action for destroying the Jama Garden. So it really makes me wonder, like, what is happening? Like, how did she get the army of Jyamato to start the Jyamato Grand Prix? And most importantly, how the hell does Toru make a return? For those who don't remember, Toru is the friend of Azuma, Michinaga, Bafa, whatever you want to call him. Or you can call him like how Beraba call him, Michi. So if you want to call him Michi, that is also good as well. But you know, Bafa friend is back, Toru is back, and he is the one that utilized a ID call that we never see the rider form of, which is the Blue Lion. So I'm really excited to see him henshin into a Blue Lion. Maybe we're gonna see that, or maybe we are not gonna see that. But how the hell did he actually came back? That doesn't make sense because no one wins the DGP. Goddess of Creation didn't fulfill anyone's wishes. It definitely didn't fulfill the wishes of Keiwa. So how the hell did Toru make a return? A few possibilities. First, he is yet another survivor because he actually uses quite a lot of the zombie rice buckle. Because remember, when we saw Toru for the first time, where he was being betrayed by those two riders, he was using the zombie rice buckle. So maybe he has something similar happen to him, like how Azuma managed to survive because he overutilized the zombie rice buckle, something like that. So that, if that is the case, then it would actually downplay the uniqueness of Buffa quite a lot. So even though I suggested that theory, I don't really like that theory. But then again, there is, if you're telling me that this guy, this Toru, is actually an evolved version of a Jyamato, like kind of like a higher tier Jyamato, like the queen level Jyamato or maybe the king level Jyamato, and you're telling me Toru belongs to one of these Jyamato, something like that, it also doesn't make sense to me because of, like I said in the beginning of the video, Baroba destroyed the Jama Garden. Then how the hell did they actually survive? Okay, so this is really like, it really boggles my mind. Like, where does Toru come from? And part of the reason why I'm really excited for the next episode is this. I really want to see how are they gonna explain the return of Toru. Is it gonna be an official return of Toru, or is this gonna be yet another episode where we actually get to see Azuma talking to the ghost Toru? Because we know Azuma actually talks to ghost Toru. I think that if Azuma talks to ghost Toru, seems more of a possibility, a huge possibility compared to Toro making a return for some reason at all. And that is gonna be really, really interesting because we are able to go in depth into what Buffa is actually thinking, what is going through Buffa's mind when he is actually helping Beroba to destroy humanity just to get the power to destroy all Rider. That is definitely gonna take a toll on Buffa's humanity, because one thing we know for sure is that despite him saying that, hey, I don't care about anyone and all those stuff, but he deeply, I would assume he cares for people, he still want to save people and all those stuff. So this is really, really interesting stuff for Buffa. Hopefully at the end of the day, we are also gonna see Buffa becoming one of the man rider, one of the real rider from the DGP to become a real rider, because in the last episode 25, we already saw the birth of 3 real rider without any reward whatsoever. They still joined the fight against the Jyamato, and that is Ukyo as Neon Kurama as Keiwa. I forgot what is his family name, Sakuragi Keiwa or Sakurai Keiwa. Okay, so like we got three riders here, but I really want Buffa to join them. I kind of like the latecomer, like he have a change of heart. He realized that, okay, I'm gonna let go of my hatred, and I'm not gonna try to kill all the rider anymore. And he finally sees like he's been putting his target on the wrong people. Instead of focusing on the rider, he wanna focus on the management. He wanna focus on the DGP. He wanna focus on the Jyamato itself. So this is something really, really interesting that we actually get to see, hopefully. Okay, but let us look at the trailer scene by scene breakdown, because we haven't done that yet, and I'm really, really excited to go scene by scene, because there are a few really interesting things that we are actually gonna see from the trailer I want to talk about. First of all is Buffa. He is gonna utilize the twin command rise buckle. So that is a really, really amazing upgrade from Buffa itself. Okay, but one thing I have to say, I am actually quite looking forward for Buffa to lose one of his horn. Like right now his horn is still two horns attached, but I really, really want him to lose one horn, like either side, left or right, and that will actually make him seems more like a zombie, because he is a broken soldier that keeps on fighting, but every single time he was beaten down, he's gonna come back stronger because he is a zombie as well. But that is just like a little thing that I want to see from the costume department to put into Buffa, because Buffa, the more damage he looks, the more rugged he looks way cooler rugged than he looks in full perfect form, something like that. What am I talking about? But next thing is the beginning of the Jyamato Grand Prix, and we actually get to see some really, really interesting Jyamato. Here we got the two-headed horse Jyamato. This is the Knight Jyamato, and this is the Bishop Jyamato, if not mistaken. And then we got the Jyamato Rider at the back behind these two bosses, and I believe we are also gonna have the Rook Jyamato as well joining the fight. We don't actually get to see it on screen, but we are definitely gonna see it. Next is we're gonna see Buffa having a new drip. He is no longer gonna be wearing the DGP clothes, but he's gonna wear his own clothing, and he's also gonna tie up his hair, and which makes him looks just so good. When he cleaned up his act, when he is wearing this, he looks really, really amazing. I love it. But most importantly, now that we are reaching the second half of the series, we are also gonna have kind of like a, you know how sometimes anime, like when they enter into a new season, when they enter into a new arc of the story, they are gonna have their character change their clothing to match the arc that they are currently in. I think one of the anime that does this really, really well is One Piece. Like when they go to a new island, they're gonna have a new costume, and therefore they can sell more toys to people. Okay, so people that wants to collect all of the figures with different outfit, yeah, like they can just sell it, they can earn a lot of money. So that is something that Kamen Rider Geats is also doing to their character. Maybe, some people love their second half of the costume better than the first half. So I believe Buffa is not the only one that is gonna have a wardrobe change, but I believe S, Neon, and also KY is also gonna have a little bit of wardrobe change. Partly is because they are joining the Jyamato Grand Prix. They are not actually joining the DGP, so they don't need to wear the uniform of the DGP. All this while they have been wearing the uniform of the DGP because they are joining the game of the DGP. So I believe we are no longer gonna see the blue jacket, the windbreaker thing that they always wear when they are in the game itself. But let me move on to the next thing, and that is we get to see our main three rider, Geats, Nago, and also Tycoon fighting the Jyamato. We are wait, chotomate kudasai. Is this Sparrow? No, this is not Sparrow. Hey, wait. We are actually seeing. Okay, we. Holy shit! Oh man. Okay. This is big. This scene is big. Why? Because this Jyamato rider is using the monster rice buckle and also the boost rice buckles. Holy shit. Okay, so does this mean that they are gonna rob the Jyamato rider rice buckle for them to gain boost power up from now on? Like if they want the boost rice buckle, they need to snatch it from the Jyamato rider, something like that. But this is the first time we actually get to see the Jyamato being able to use other rice buckle than the Jyamato rice buckle itself. So this is actually really big news, and I'm not sure how is this gonna affect the power level and the power scaling of the Jyamato on the field right now. But we actually get to see Buffa in the left corner here, like still using the zombie rice buckle. So really amazing stuff. But let me move on to the next scene. Okay, so this is the scene that breaks everyone's mind when everyone saw it, because Toru was talking to his friend Toru. Azuma is talking to him, the friend Toru. Is this a real human? We are not sure, but my speculation is that this is actually his imagination, because we already saw that he talks to ghosts. Okay, he talks to his imagination of Toru before. So if Toru come to talk to him and haunt him again, it is not a surprise at all. But if this is the Jyamato becoming Toru, it can also be done. Whatever Yuya wants to do it, just go ahead and do it. Very interesting stuff. But next we actually get to see S and Jin in action. Like they are gonna team out and take down Buffa. Very interesting stuff. And maybe that is how Buffa at the end of the day is gonna end up using the twin command rice buckle, and it looks good. It looks so sexy. Oh my god. So KY Neon not what am I trying to say? Tycoon is the only one that actually have a color change in the helmet when using the twin command rice buckle, because green and this twin command rice buckle just doesn't work at all, man. So I kind of understand why they need to change the helmet color and all the stuff, but Buffa, they did actually change the helmet color, and they just apply the visor on top of Buffa suit, something like that. So it looks really amazing. I love it. But how does he actually get his hand on the command rice buckle is also another big question. Maybe Beroba, now that she has her own vision driver, she is able to access all the rice buckle from the DGP, and she's able to kind of like order the rice buckle, send into the rice buckle, something like that. Because in order for the DGP to send the rider rice buckle from the supporter, they have to use a specific system. And from what we can see so far is that the one that is actually holding the rice buckle is not the supporter. It is still at the end of the day the DGP management. So what I'm thinking is that once the supporter is the one that, hey, you know, like I'm gonna propose this side quest for my boy Kwa. If you manage to save people, then you're gonna get a boost rice buckle. This is something that I felt like at the end of the day, supporter is the one that sponsors, but the one that is actually giving the rice buckle to the rider is still the DGP management. So having Beroba having the vision driver could actually explain how she is able to access the twin command rice buckle and give it to Buffa itself, or maybe Buffa just snatch it out from one of the rider who actually have the twin command rice buckle right now. I think Kwa actually have the twin command rice buckle, just that we never actually get to see him use it quite a lot. But yeah, really amazing stuff. But yeah, we actually get to see Buffa and as duking it out. Is this the moment where we are gonna see S uses the Boost Mark II? Are we gonna see Boost Mark II in episode 26? We are not sure, okay? But Boost Mark II is coming and all of us are excited for it. And if you make it this far into the video, I just want to encourage you to comment Jyamato in the comment section below. Just Jyamato, okay? That if you finish the video, just comment Jyamato and it is gonna make my day. What am I trying to say? Haha. But yep, that is all from me. Hope you enjoy what you see here. If you like what you see, you'll know what to do. Click that subscribe button, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Goodbye.